TV reviews now. The Walking Dead mid-season premiere just premiered. It's called No Way Out, and let's talk about it. Season 6, episode 9. So I've been watching The Walking Dead for a while. I've been watching it on TV since season 3. I binge watched season 1 and 2 right before that got on, so I've been following it for quite a while. And excuse me for not knowing too many characters' names. I remember the important ones and the ones that will probably die. I just don't know. So, here we go. This episode was ridiculous. It really was. I'm smiling, but I'm not that happy. The episode overall wasn't bad. It was action-packed. It was exciting. There was a lot of zombie killing. A lot of zombie killing. And I'll get later into that in a bit. So it starts out where you have the biker gang about ready to take out military man, I forget his name, and Sasha. And he's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna shoot you," and then he's like, "Oh, I am gonna shoot you." I don't even know what that dialogue was for, but Daryl comes to the rescue. He bazookas all these guys on their motorcycles. Just sitting there, boom, huge explosion. There's more explosions to come. So I was like, okay, alright, they were far enough back from the motorcycle gang, I sort of buy that. That's not too crazy. So yeah, they survive, woohoo. They head back to Alexandria to meet up with everyone else. What else do we have? So let's talk about Glenn and Eddie, the girl that Carl likes. So what happened with them? Well, pretty cool. Wasn't that much of the episode. So they're just doing their talking, and it's fine. And then other stuff happened. Sorry, I'm not even talking straight. Okay, and then of course we have Rick, Michonne, the girl Rick likes, her son, the kid that's Carl's age. All those characters are walking with their zombie robes. And this this is stupid. This really is stupid. I remember the mid-season finale sort of showed what would happen here. So I already knew what was gonna happen, but it's still ridiculous. So they're all doing fine. Perfectly fine. Their faces look so clean. The zombies don't even think anything. They walk for a while. They're great. Then it's just the priest, Gabriel. He takes Judith from Rick so that she can be safe, and he goes to his church, and everything's fine with that. I thought, you're really going to trust this Gabriel guy? Still think it's pretty sketchy. He still doesn't really like the group. At least I don't think. Judith's fine throughout the episode, yeah, but then we get to the part where the little kid, the kid of the girl who Rick likes, and he's ridiculous. He's done stupid things all the time, and all of a sudden he remembers Carol being like, "Oh, they're gonna eat you apart," and all that, and then he just stands there and starts crying because I'm too afraid of the walkers that aren't even looking at me. And so he's just crying, blah blah blah, and sure enough, he gets ripped apart by zombies. So I was like, finally, that nasty kid. And his mother doesn't take it too well. She's crying now because, well, her son just got ripped apart. So then she gets eaten up, and Rick's just like, "Oh my God, no!" And then Carl's just like, "Come on, Dad!" And I think Rick drops a gun or something, and then the kid that's Carl's age, another annoying kid, has the gun and he's pointing it at Carl and Rick, and I'm just like, "Not this again! Are you serious? This kid needs to die." And good enough, he did die, but it's still ridiculous. He's just got his gun, and how does he even die? Oh yeah, Michonne stabs him in the back. That was awesome. But not before he shoots Carl in the eye. And, I feel like when you shoot a walker in the eye, goes to the head, it kills him. It's like a headshot. But when you shoot Carl through the eye, he's fine. Or, as you can tell by the end of the episode, he's still alive. He just, big black mark. He's okay. Because you can't kill Carl. He's been around too long. Speaking of people that have been around so long you can't kill him, Glenn almost dies again. And the way he survived this time is just ridiculous. You know, you're watching it, and Maggie's runs out of ammo after she sees Glenn, and Glenn's, you know, trying to bash all these guys, and he's getting cornered. There's no way. Like, it cuts real quick, and you're like, really? They're gonna kill Glenn now, right after what you did to us the first half of the season? But no! No! Military guy and Sasha with AK-47s just mow down all the zombies that are now overlapping Glenn. And Glenn is fine, of course, because when there's a bunch of AK-47s shooting at a bunch of zombies that are like literally pretty much touching Glenn, Glenn's gonna be fine. I just found that ridiculous. I'm glad they didn't kill him, I guess, but it's just crazy. But and then they distract all the zombies with a bunch of fire, and they end up killing all the zombies after, you know, Rick, you know, he runs into a house with Carl and he's super upset, and then he just goes outside and starts hacking at these hundreds and hundreds of zombies that are coming in, and you're just like, what? Seriously? It's crazy. And then they all join him, and sure enough, you know, Daryl comes back with his bazooka, and he bazookas the water. I think he had some gasoline to it too, and all the zombies go to it, and in the morning, all the zombies are dead. Hundreds, thousands, who knows? They're all dead. Everyone's fine. Yet, you know, the kid and the mother, and, you know, they died. The guy with the W on his forehead, I don't know what that's supposed to mean, I forgot. It's been a while. He dies because he's trying to save the fat girl. I feel kind of bad. I don't remember her name, but since she's, you know, a little bit chubby, I'll just call her that. So he dies doing that. So yay, he was redeemed. I don't care. And then, you know, Rick's talking to Carl and was like, yeah, we're gonna make Alexandria work, you know, blah blah blah. And episode was okay. It was just absurd by Walking Dead standards. These things that were happening. It doesn't really add anything new, except now there's still gonna be Alexandria, no more moving on. It's fine, I guess. I just found this episode to be one of the most, you know, unrealistic. And yeah, it's a zombie apocalypse. It's not supposed to be realistic, but